Bitcoin down, China equity markets up. Not much done at the summit with country heads for the end of the war in Ukraine, first in Alaska and the United States, and a rate cut in September, much more likely following more pressures on the Fed. Welcome to Spot the Markets by Mercury Partners Academy. All you need to know about financial markets for the month of August 2025. So if we look at main asset classes, as I said, Bitcoin was the loser for the month, with China and Japan up. Year-to-date performances, we still see gold and the Hang Seng and the Nasdaq in leading territory. Volatility is down, and US dollar index is down. If we look at the sectors, equity sector performances, communication services and global financial are still the main sectors in terms of performance for the month. And also global communication services is the leading sector year to date. If we go through a journey on main equity markets by pan region, in Europe, we saw for the month Spain and Italy doing very well, with Denmark down. In the Americas, Brazil and Chile up over 10% for the month. In Asia, China doing very well, almost 10%, and India being hit by the tariff being almost double to 50%. And in Middle East and Africa, we see the United Arab Emirates correcting for the month. If we look at main events, on Monday, for the week of 21st to September the 1st, President Donald Trump tried to fire Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook. Nvidia results beat expectation, but the shares fell on China uncertainties. The administration doubled tariffs on India to 50% and in tariff exemption all small packages. And as I said, the world leaders met first in Alaska and then with the European leaders and Ukrainian in America, but nothing significant was yet achieved on the end of the war in Ukraine. If we look at companies for the week of August to September 31st, the Trump administration ordered Ørsted to stop work on a 1.5 billion wind farm off Rhode Island. Interactive Brokers joined the S&P 500 index, and on M&A, Keurig Dr. Pepper said it would buy coffee company GDP for 18.5 billion. If we look at the main stocks as reported by the Wall Street journals for the weekend edition, so we're looking at the end of August, Eli Lilly on Tuesday said that a late-stage study of the pill hit key goals, and the stock was up almost by 6%. Keurig Dr. Pepper, we already talked about the M&A deal, and the stock was down 11%. Nvidia beat expectations, but the outlook was not so good, and uncertainties on China, especially in the H20 chips, made the stock suffer, and the stock was down by almost 1%. And you can see the other stocks of the week on our presentations. In terms of the week ahead, the main event for the week, 1st of September is Labor Day. If we look at Tuesday, we will have CPI data in Europe and global manufacturing and ISM manufacturing PMI indexes in the United States. We have non-farm employment and other macro indicator on Thursday, and on Friday, the non-farm payrolls and employment rate will be closely followed. We have a new internship program with the live tutorials on our website. So go and see mercurypartners.net on the internship page if you want to join our internship program with a lot of employment opportunities. Keep following us on our social media, and I'll see you next time. That's all by me, Marcello Zanardo, Mercury Partners Academy. Thank you so much.